Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to an abbreviated version of Going to the Hoop. Grant has the night off. I'm Omar Tello.
And I'm Demetrius Sanders. We had some games canceled at the last minute, but a lot of quality games across the Wabash Valley tonight.
That's right, Demetrius. One of those was at Terre, Haute North, where the Patriots hosted Bloomington South. North is 2-1. While Bloomington South is 3-2. And hey, there is Hannah Steppe and the Patriot Dancers. They had a cool Christmas routine at halftime. Great job by all of them tonight. For North, Matt Gower starts things off with this three-pointer, and the Patriots led 6-3. Then Bryson Carpenter, how about this nice move, takes the contact and the basket, make it 8-6. Later, they connect Carpenter to Gower. North takes a 5-point lead. Bloomington South has a good player in Joey Bamba. He answers with that three to tie the game at 16. But the Patriots, too good tonight. Gower, again, he's hard to stop from that close. Then look at this. Can't leave him that open. Terre Haute North beats Bloomington South in a low-scoring game, 33-22. Now with more on Terre Haute South, here's Demetrius.
Well, thanks, Omar. South Vermillion sits at 1-1 on this season, with their most recent game being a loss versus Park Heritage. Tonight, they look to get back in the win column as they host 2-4 Terre Haute South. Now let's head over to Clinton. First quarter, following a South Vermillion miss, the Braves' Amari Wilson finds a way to get into the paint and finishes here with a nice layup. Terre Haute South gets on the board first. Now, speaking of impressive finishes, check out this from South Vermillion. The Wildcats find Peyton Hawkins, and look at this lay-in from Hawkins here. He takes a page out of Kyrie Irving's book to tie the game at 7 after 1. Now, on to the second. Terre Haute South using some good ball movement here, and they eventually would get it to Caleb Stoltz, who finishes through contact for the and-one bucket. He did not get the free throw to fall, though, but the Braves lead 9-7. Now, how about some shooting? South Vermillion's Anthony Garzolini spots up near the corner, and he gets that contested three to fall. This shot will bring the Wildcats within one later in the second, but there was just too much Terre Haute South in this game. Amari Wilson makes a three of his own. He had a really good game tonight. He finished with 22. The Braves will go on to win this one by a score of 57-51, pardon me. Now, how about South Knox hosting Washington Catholic? Both teams looking for their first wins of the season. How about Mark Canapia for the Cardinals? He drives it into the paint, and he puts it up. But let's see what the Spartans can do here. Dakota Candler is going to come down the court, quickly passes it to Garrett Holscher, who's wide open for the three, and he drains it. Now, how about Logan Craney? A bounce pass here that goes to the wrong team, and Dylan Mater takes the ball, gets down the court, passes it to Brennan Robinson, and Robinson gets the bucket. Now, Craney here again. He gets the ball taken away from Mater, and Mater, with no one in front of him to stop him, he lays it up and lays it in. And then Will Bassler tries to pass the ball, but it gets picked off here by Candler. Candler takes it the other way, and he makes the basket and gets the foul also. At the end of the day, the Spartans get a win, 96-16. Omar?
Hey, great stuff there, Demetrius. Thank you. Meanwhile, in Farmersburg, the Thunderbirds playing host to Evansville Day. This was a very close game coming down to the end. Never a dull moment when the Thunderbirds and Eagles get together. First bucket for the game, and the Thunderbirds go to Gage Wheaton after the quick high post pass from Keegan Morris. North Central would go on an 8-0 run to start the game, and points 5 and 6 would come off this crafty pass from Trevor Hadley to Morris for the lay-in. Thunderbirds lead 6-0, but here come the Eagles after a good block on defense from Noah Rugani. Brant Wilsey in transition finds Tyler Myers for the mid-range jumper. Evansville down 10-7. Now with 2 minutes left in the second, Wheaton trying to avoid a turnover, tosses to Hadley, who looks, squares up and drains the long-range two-pointer. Thunderbirds go up 24-19. The teams would go into the half tied at 24, and the game would remain close throughout, but the Thunderbirds would pull through the victory. They win 64-60 over the Eagles. Here now a look at some other scores. Hey, good stuff tonight. Thanks to Luke and Virgil for the help. And hey, Demetrius,